Welcome back, guys. It is Wednesday night, and we all know what that is meaning. How many people are pumped?
Half price wings night at the local bar.
No, it is not. How many people are pumped right now?
Ooh, I'm a lot more pumped than I was last week. Last week I was half asleep.
All right.
You're always half asleep.
I am. Well, when you work as much as I do.
Very true.
So I do want to preface everything by saying that we are in the works for getting this up on YouTube. We are in the works with an intro video to kind of, introduce everybody for each episode. And we are also working on getting that refresher conversation that we did last week up into YouTube as well. So we are recording tonight, and as well as streaming for you guys. We will be getting that up as soon as we possibly can, but we are having some technical difficulties with that. So
usually comes with the territory.
We're looking to branch out this a little bit. But welcome to Code 7 D&D.
Woohoo!
Which is the official brand that is going to be taking this forward. We are calling it Code 7 D&D. Working on a logo for you so that we can get that up and going in there. But all right, without further ado, let's start this Wednesday night.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
All right. It's been a couple of weeks. How about a recap?
Yes, definitely doing a recap. All right, so when last we were with everybody, you guys had arrived at the encampment, made your way to the captain after meeting Killicast, who was a little bit of a snob. He didn't warm up to you guys at all, almost trampled you with his 44 horde, 44 strong horde of warriors coming into the encampment, all on horseback, almost trampled you guys. And that is when you met Killicast, and he definitely did not take to you. But he led you guys to the captain, and the captain tasked Killicast with going after a scouting party of orcs that had broke away from the main encampment of the orcs and was trying to figure out where the encampment was. Killicast quickly agreed and told the captain that he would do anything in his power. And then the captain kind of, looked at you guys and be like, yeah, you can go if you want. He's the one I really want, but you guys are welcome to go. It was I have a feeling it was mainly just to get rid of you guys from the encampment. You guys.
Odds are he did not like the fact that. Odds are he did not like the fact that Ragnarok showed up. He's most likely not impressed that all of us showed up.
Look.
You guys
And
joined
that's-
Killicast and went in search of the scouting party. Killicast was a little bit of a jerk and said that you guys had to purchase horses to be a part of his group because he was not walking. And so you guys purchased horses. You guys can feel free to describe your horses as much as you want during this process, but for time of the essence kind of thing, we're gonna go ahead and skip that portion of it.
My horse is named Oliver.
We understand Oliver is still with you. It's okay.
Just as long as we know that Oliver is still here.
All right, so you guys got your horses. You guys made your way outside the encampment and traveled for a few miles before you were surprised by a band of 8 orcs coming out of the tree line. You guys quickly got into battle mentality, and Killicast charged in and just kind of like said, "Screw you guys, I'm doing this on my own." He went in. He ended up killing 2 orcs overall, and the rest of the party each killed 1. Once you guys were done, you started riding back towards the encampment. And that's where we're going to begin tonight.
Whoop whoop! I have poured my mead and I'm ready.
Oh god, there goes Ragnarok with his meat
Oh
again.
no!
Hey,
Who
John.
gave him mead?
Oliver had mead in his coat.
Or for
Oh
crying
my
out loud.
god! Why was there mead in his coat?
Because I hid it there before battle in case I got
You-
nervous.
The point of the
wonder-
battle is
no
to
wonder
actually
you couldn't
do
hit
battle.
No wonder you couldn't hit the broadside of the barn. You were already drunk off your ass.
I got
So he
that
was
one
the
hit.
pick off his
No,
horse.
no, my
He was
gentleman.
to
I
pick off
got.
his horse.
You all saw that one hit I had, my lads. That was the most beautiful hit I have ever had. You
But
know.
how many misses
How many
did you have before you
chances?
hit that hit?
Oh, let me think here.
Yeah, you missed
It
like
was
10 fucking
6.
times, so knock it off. Oh,
It was
6.
6.
That's still bad. That's still 6 too many.
Are you guys done bickering yet?
No,
We're
sir.
never done bickering, sir. You'll enjoy it. You'll learn to enjoy it.
I don't know about that. We've already had one scare. We don't need another one.
This is very true.
Aye.
I promise I will not cause another scare.
Well,
I
then
will not
throw
jump
the
out.
meat out.
No.
We cannot scream because I don't want any other encounters until we give our report to the captain.
Okay. Be quiet.
I think that's a wise idea.
Shh.
Just ignore that dragon. He is a smart ass.
Lads, we have to be quiet.
I don't. Aye.
Ragnar,
It's
give me a Constitution saving throw.
While he's doing that, John, can you send me an invite to listen along?
I don't have it up and running.
Oh,
Alright. Constitution throw. A 3.
You're drunk.
we done knew that.
All I can say is thankfully I am not part of the drinking this time.
Oh, well, let's just see here. Well, at least I have Oliver under control now, right? My little beautiful stallion.
Give me an
You're a
animal
good
handling
little
check.
pony.
Oh, no.
14.
He tugs away from you a little bit, but
Ooh.
not more than you can handle.
Oh,
So
darling boy. It's okay, Oliver. You got to be good. I got carrot. Yes, Killicast.
Is this why you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn? Or in this case, an orc?
Killicast, I think the answer is right in front of you on that.
I may be a little ahead of my time here, but I plead the fifth on that matter.
What is played the fifth?
But
What does that mean?
but I.
He must really be drunk if he's just talking nonsense
But
here.
here's the thing, my friends. The most important thing, and Oliver has helped me cope with this. I do not have a nose.
Aye, the lad is drunk off his ass.
Yes,
Let's-
he is.
Not. I've
It just-
had. Can we just get back to the camp?
Let's just go. Let's get back to the camp, and you need to get you sobered up.
I would
Please.
love that.
Above
Make sure he
game,
don't fall off his horse.
above game,
Aye.
King Alpaca. There's exactly one person in all Cilium that can fix your nose problem.
The DM.
Good luck finding them.
I would like a.
Anyways, so you guys
Oh,
have been
God.
bickering and drunk stumbling and leading your horse in swerving zigzags back and forth.
One of us has been drunk.
So you guys finally make it back to the encampment. You see it on the. It's about 100 yards out in front of you guys. What do you want to do?
I think we need to get Ragnarok back so he can, in effect,
Ragnarok.
sleep it off.
I'm going to do a status check on the guards that I had set up around.
I think Mithrax and I need to put Ragnarok in his tent, and then we meet up with Killicast to go to report to the captain.
Ragnarok wants to go with Killicast.
I don't think Ragnarok has much of a choice because he is drunk.
So at this time, I call my men over. Men, status report. Any activity while we was gone?
They report to you that it was all quiet. Nobody came near the encampment. They didn't see anybody on the horizon. They maintained patrols 24 hours as you requested. They did due diligence. They had several guards at every point, and then several riders around the encampment. There was no way that anybody was getting in.
Good. Let's keep it that way. Maintain new orders.
They go to do a change of the guard because it's right at the end of a watch. All right. So what I'm gathering is everybody wants to go see the captain, right?
I don't know if Ragnarok is in good enough shape to see Captain.
Ragnarok needs
What do you
about
think,
a-
Shamos?
I don't think Ragnarok should see the captain in case he runs his mouth and the captain decides to stick his foot where the sun don't shine.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Ragnarok should go see the captain because Ragnarok does not want to get separated. Yes, Killikas.
Quiet when we go in, please.
I don't say a word about my nose.
Ragnarok can come with us only if he does not say a word. Unless he is spoken to. Otherwise, I'd say either myself or Mithrax should go back to the tent and keep an eye on it.
I will be quieter than a pony.
I'm holding you to that.
Lad,
I think we should leave him outside.
I am going to take you up. I will take you back outside. I think with you being drunk, talking to the captain is a bad idea.
I'm not going to talk, Seamus. I will be good, I promise.
I'm holding you.
I need you to trust me.
Okay. Party makes their way to the command tent. You guys already know where that is. So it doesn't take you long. It takes you like maybe 5-10 minutes to get there. And you walk through the doors, and you immediately notice that the captain is surrounded by 5 high-ranking commanders. And
Captain,
they're poring over this battle map.
we bring you back with good news.
What's the news, Kilikas?
Sir, we found the orcs. They was about 3.5 miles outside of camp.
That is
On
where we
their
projected
patrol.
them to be.
Yes. They was scouting, as we all knew. We did get into a little skirmish.
Did you lose anyone?
We did not lose nobody. They lost 5.
Okay.
The other 3 ran towards the High Elf Kingdom in fear.
They ran towards Gondolin.
Yes. Do we have word of Gondolin?
Gondolin has not reached out to us yet.
Hmm.
We were hoping that they would join, but we have not heard. I was actually speaking with the other commanders to see if maybe we should send another envoy to see if we can persuade them to join us in this fight, since they border the kingdom as well. The Orc territories, they border them.
I agree.
If we can make this a 2-front war, it will end quicker.
With less casualties, hopefully.
That is my thoughts. But I don't know who we can send. All of our warriors are tied up.
If it is okay, I would like to obtain that quest, sir, and go speak with Gondolin.
Would you
But
be
obviously, the choice is up to you.
Would you be taking the dragon?
Dragon?
The
Is it referring to Ragnarok?
Yes, I know what he's referring to. If he sobers up, we may spend a couple of hours here getting him sober.
Sobers up?
Yes. And apparently, he took some mead with him. That was not, at my knowledge, that we was allowed to do that. Nor with my crew. Should we have done that? But I had no clue until we started back that he had it. And he couldn't hit anything because of that.
I did get a kill though, Captain.
You got 1 kill. How many times did you miss? More than enough.
I'm very aware of the dragon's mouth. He speaks without thinking to high-ranking officials when he would be better to stay quiet.
I lightly elbow Ragnarok and tell him you said he'd stay quiet. Now do it. I say it at a whisper so only Ragnarok can hear me.
Ragnarok silently and subtly nods at Seamus in agreement.
So if you take the dragon with you, are you sure that you're going to be able to keep him underneath control while you gain the assistance of Gondolin?
I would hope so. Because if not, I'm sure we can find him a duty here within the camp.
I will give you the assignment, Kilikas.
Thank you, Captain.
And I will let it be your decision on who goes with you. But we do need Gondolin's aid.
I agree. Ragnarok,
Yes, Kilikas?
can you keep yourself under control? Or am I going to have to do it for you?
Yes, sir, I can.
Good, because if not, you will not be going with us anymore. We'll be stuck here in camp, cleaning latrines or something.
No, I don't. I want to be with you guys. I can clean up.
Good. We ride in 3 hours. Do you think you can be sober in 3 hours?
Yes, sir. I did not have much of the mead. I just need a quick nap and I'll be ready to go.
Okay. Captain?
I will make sure that within 3 hours you have the seal and terms, or at least a list of what is needed with the Elan seal on it. That way they know that you represent us.
Understood.
Dismissed.
On the other hand, Captain, if I may,
Speak.
the warriors that are with us today, the 3 that I took with me, they have proved themselves a little bit more than what they was whenever we first rode in. They have skill. They need to work on perfecting this skill now.
Perhaps archery practice?
Perhaps archery practice, melee, hand to hand,
The training
horse
grounds.
riding.
The training grounds are at your disposal as you see fit. You have led your men well before. I trust it to be the same now.
Understood, Captain.
Carry out the duties. And stay safe. You are dismissed.
And we walk out. Ragnarok,
Ye-
you can speak now.
Yes, Kilikas.
Go get you some rest.
Yes, sir.
I will have some warm food ready at your location momentarily.
Yes, please. If I may have one request,
Go.
a slice of warm bread.
Consider it done.
Thank you, Kilikas. I'll go rest.
You
Thank
see basically a page, someone who assists the warriors, runs up and leads Ragnarok off to a tent where he can get some sleep. You see these pages everywhere. They're constantly listening to get you whatever you need. You see 3 more run over to where there's this pot of stew on the fire, and they're quickly talking to the person who's tending it, and you see him just produce, almost like it's out of thin air, 4 bowls of stew and some bread on a platter, and these 3 pages run it back to Killicass and Mithrax and Shamos. You see one of them hold on to one bowl and a little bit of the bread, and he takes off after Ragnarok in that direction that they went.
I'd hope it.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead.
I'm going to get out of this armor real quick and rest a little bit.
That is fine. I hope, I hope next time little doesn't get into the mead quite as much. I don't know what to say there.
I
I
don't
would-
know. What? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
If I would have known that, he would have been pouring it out before we left this camp.
Aye, that was a stupid decision. Before we leave camp, we need to check. This sounds terrible, but we need to check and make sure he has no more on him before we leave.
Yes.
That was uncalled for.
He will be searched. That is part of his consequences for his actions. Had he drunk any more, it could have ended in death of one of us, or possibly himself.
Aye, I almost did it.
And you wasn't.
It was close for you, yeah.
I know it was close for me, lad.
But the important thing is we're all still here. We survived.
Aye.
I think I'm going to go get some food and get some rest as well before we set back off again.
The pages had already brought you your food. They brought everybody food.
Men, come help me get my arm off. My lieutenants would come over, help me assist out of my armor.
You see two of your lieutenants run out. Two of them are on patrol right now, leading your men. So they call for two additionals that had already been on patrol. They just got off. They immediately put down their bowls of stew that they were about to enjoy and come over to help you get out of your armor.
Thank you, men. You're dismissed, as you was.
They return to their nightly duties. It is just about to be sunset. What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to sit down by the fire for a little while.
Care for some company?
You may sit.
Thank you.
Roll me a... trying to think. Perception. Roll me a perception check.
Is that a D20?
Who?
Yeah.
All of us?
No, just Pilikas.
Okay.
I'm doing die this time.
Yeah, it's a D20 plus your, if you have a perception bonus.
Perception. I gotta find it. Um, 10 on die. And 2 perception, so 12.
Okay. You notice that the wind is blowing a little bit harder than what it had been in previous days. And you can smell the wildflowers that are blooming in this valley around you. And it sort of takes you into a serene state.
It's nice. Little bit of a rest, smelling the wildflowers.
Lads, I'm gonna go up the hill a little bit and watch the sunset.
You go right ahead.
I'll come back down it once the sun sets. I'll come back down
So I think I'm going to stay here and just kind of just relax before we go again.
Aye.
Be careful. Keep an eye out, please.
Yes, sir. I go up the hill.
Okay.
Not far up it, just enough that I could see the sunset over the camp. I'm still relatively close to the camp.
You manage to find a spot in the hillside that is just perfect to sit down. It's level. You sort of sit and you just kind of watch. Is there anything that you're looking, are you searching inner, or are you just trying to relax and watch the sunset itself?
I'm relaxing, watching the sunset, in a little bit of deep thought, reflecting on the day's events.
Okay.
What color is the sky right now?
The sunset's kind of taken over, so it's definitely like a very deep orange, with a little bit of pink surrounding the outline of where the orange ends, and it starts to meet the blueness from the day.
Such a beautiful sunset. And it's going to be good weather.
Yeah, there's not a cloud in sight.
As they have told me in my trainings, pink sky at night is a delight.
Ragnarok, are you peacefully asleep yet?
I am dreaming of little dragons with noses.
My God.
Your dream shifts.
My
And
dream shifts.
your dream shifts. And all of the little dragons with noses disappear. You are in this massive prairie with grass as far as you can see. No trees, no rocks. You seem to be alone. And you hear a voice. You're the one who travels with the insulter.
What do you mean? Can you say more?
The one
Insulter?
the one who thought I was a hag.
What?
I believe you refer to him as Mithrax.
Mithrax? A hag?
That is what he thought I was.
What? Who are you?
You will learn in time.
No, don't do that to me. No. Who are you? Where am I? What is this prairie?
This prairie is where one day you will be.
No. I don't like these dreams. Please, where's my dragons? No. I just want to wake up. No. Ragnarok's eyes shoot open. And suddenly, he's transfixed back into the tent. And sits up wondering, who is this person that is talking about Mithrax? And where is this place in the prairie? He was in grassy fields not too long ago when he was in battle, but those didn't seem anything like the fields he was in. So Ragnarok sits up and ponders to himself whether he thinks he can get up yet or not.
You feel that about 2 hours has passed since you went to sleep.
So
you know it's getting close to the time frame that Kilitas would want everybody to start preparing. But you still have a little bit of time to just kind of collect yourself.
So, Ragnarok. Ragnarok is going to sit there and listen to everybody going by outside, wondering, what was that? What was that voice? These are all internal thoughts. I've never heard a voice like that before. I think it was a female. I'm not sure. But they were talking about Mithrax in such a bad way, and
The more you think
they're
of it,
joking.
the more you think about it, the more certain you are that it is a female voice.
Who was she? She, he? No, it couldn't have been a he. It was she. I don't know. I don't know. Do I talk to Mithrax and just start picking his brain and see? I don't know. I had to think about this. Hey, deep breaths, Ragnarok.
As you're collecting yourself and pulling yourself together, everybody else realizes it's about that time to start preparing yourself for your journey.
This time, Killicass is going to walk back into the command tent alone to collect his mission. Captain,
Yes, Kilikas.
it is about time for us to depart.
Very well. We have everything that you will need. Papers wise. He hands you a stack of papers, probably about 5 different papers there. He kind of goes through them very quickly. You've got the first one that is the request for aid. The second one dignifies you as a official envoy on behalf of myself. The third one is the list of the numbers that we shall require. Then the fourth is the equipment that is necessary. And then the fifth one is supplies that we may require, depending on how long this lasts.
One more time, what was the third one?
The third one was the list of the numbers of people and animals that we require to be successful.
Fourth one?
The fourth one was the number of the amount of equipment, including siege weapons, that may be necessary.
Thank you, sir. I will sign off on this as well, that I have received my orders.
Trust me, I wish nothing but the best for you. I hope you get there safely and quickly.
We will ride very slowly.
May the gods shine upon you.
Will we be as quiet as mouse?
Go with the gods.
Thank you, Captain.
Dismissed.
I bring back good news. Or bad.
He chuckles, and he kind of goes back to his maps that he's still poring over, trying to figure out the perfect tactical situation to be able to end this as quickly as possible. You take your leave.
I'll walk back to where everybody's at. Mithrax, Seamus,
Yes.
are you guys back to the campfire?
I'm.
As you are walking back to the campfire, you see me walking up.
Will somebody go fetch Ragnarok, please? I want to
Aye.
go with the plan.
I'll go get him.
Okay,
He should be. He should have slept it off by now. At least I hope.
let's go.
As I start walking over to Ragnarok's tent.
He should. He should have. He should have slept it off. He shouldn't have had that much. Shouldn't have had that much to begin with.
I
Shouldn't have
go
had
ahead and
any to begin with.
Mythrax, you make it to his tent with some aid from one of the pages that kind of like steers you in the right direction. You make it.
okay.
When
Rag-
Mithrax arrives at Ragnarok's tent, Ragnarok's is so deep in thought that he doesn't notice Mithrax at first.
Ragnarok. Ragnarok. Come on, Ragnarok.
Mithrax,
You feeling any better? Feeling more rested?
what are you doing here?
We are starting to get ready to go.
I wasn't
That
expecting.
the others had come and tried to rouse you from your rest.
I wasn't. I wasn't expecting. I was expecting Kirikas, but I'm good. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm very ready. Ready.
Are you sure? You
Yeah.
seem a little out of it,
No,
shall we say?
I just.
Are you
I
sure
just
you're
woke-
okay?
I'm good. I just woke up from a very weird dream.
Okay. Well, so long as your head is okay, then we are good.
Fine. I'm fine. I'm ready. I'm ready to get my brain moving. So
Okay.
focusing about something else.
Okay. When you're ready, grab one of the pages, come back and meet with the rest of us. With
Give
that.
me a second. I'm ready now. I'll walk with you.
Okay.
Ragnarok takes a second to collect his things and stands up and stretches and then follows Mithrax out of the tent to start walking back to the campsite where Seamus and Killicass are. So Mithrax, did I miss anything while I was asleep?
No, I mean, Seamus went to go watch the sunset. I sat around the fire there with Killicass and had something to eat, so really didn't miss much of anything.
How was the sunset tonight?
I would ask Seamus about that. It looked beautiful. I didn't go out trying to look for it, but he did. He said it was beautiful.
I love me a beautiful sunset.
Beautiful colors.
Yes, I believe it. I love me a beautiful sunset.
I do too. I was so perfectly comfortable in front of the fire, I did not want to move.
Just the reds and the yellows and the oranges.
Mm-hmm. The color of the sky.
Hey Mithrax, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Have you ever been anywhere in Solium that is a beautiful open prairie? Just nothing but grass?
If I have been, I do not recall being in one of those places.
Okay.
Why you ask?
No, it seems like such a peaceful place. It's like, I don't know. It
Are
seems
you
like a
sure you're
void.
okay?
Yes.
Kind of an interesting question. Okay. I take your word for it.
Fine, just Solium has so much different landscapes that I spent the last year in the woods, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't seen grass in a very long time.
No, I mean, it is very possible that I have been to a place like that, but not that I would call, a big flat open prairie like you are talking about.
Oh look, it's
And
Seamus.
there's the others.
Yes.
Look who is able to rouse from his rest.
Hello lads.
Aye, you sobered up now, lad.
So I feel much better, thank you.
Aye.
Killicast, sir,
Yes.
my most sincere apologies.
Apologies. However, I will have one of my lieutenants search you to make sure you don't bring no more mead or anything that is unauthorized on one of these excursions.
Yes,
Because
sir.
if you would have drunk more, it could have got us killed, or you.
I understand, sir, and I deeply, deeply apologize.
Accept your apology. Please do not let it happen again.
It won't, sir.
Alright. Now that everybody is here, I have spoke with the captain. We have got our orders to go to Gondola and meet with the elves, the High Elves, to get their aid if possible. I have before me the 5 papers that the captain has gave me. Number 1 is the request for aid. Number 2 is our title, or my title, for which I represent the captain. Number 3 is the list of number of people and animals that we could use to aid us in this war. Number 4 is the amount of equipment, including siege equipment if necessary. And number 5 is the supplies that we will need. The plan is we're going to ride out after dark. Quiet, no running. If we talk, keep it at a whisper. Because we know for a fact there's at least 3 out that way, 3 orcs. Don't know if they've been caught yet or dispatched, but please be vigilant. Pay attention to your surroundings. Okay? Is everybody clear on the orders?
Aye.
Understood.
Any
Understood,
questions?
sir? No, sir.
Any concern?
I guess my only concern is, have we heard anything about those orcs that escaped?
I have not heard anything yet. The captain
Okay.
has not told me yet.
Okay.
I'm assuming we could potentially run into them tonight, so please be very careful.
Keep our eyes open.
Yes. And if, seeing how it's dark, we could also run into elves, high elves, so watch your fire and pay attention to what you're swinging at before you swing. Because it's going to be dark.
Aye. The last thing we
Understood.
need is to start a war with them.
Absolutely.
No.
We need that. We need their aid.
Colton, do
Right.
you have
We need their aid,
inspiration?
not their war.
Do what?
Does Kilcast have inspiration?
I do.
I was fixing to give you some more inspiration for the unintentional pun that you made. Because watch your fire to Mithrax's, that's pretty good.
So, if everybody is clear and your weapons are sharpened and ready to go, we will grab our horses and we will head out.
Alright,
Let's go.
At this time, I'm going to again tell my lieutenants and commanders under me, I'm out, I'm leaving, hold the fort down, please. Keep it safe. I don't know how long we'll be. Hopefully we'll be back by sunrise with aid, or at least news of aid. So please, be vigilant tonight. It is a very dark night.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
They do
Yes.
their weird salute that they only use on their captains that they respect.
Thank you. Back at it. All right, men. Are you ready to go?
Let's go.
Formation. 2 front, 2 back. We stay at this formation. Okay?
You see the
Understood.
moon begin to rise. It is a full moon, so you know that even someone who does not have the dark vision feat, which I believe, Mithrax, you're the only one that doesn't have dark vision.
Correct.
Even you can see clearly due to the fact that the moon is just so bright.
So, there is a range on that, isn't there?
Dark
Or is
vision, 60 feet,
Yes.
I believe.
60 feet, okay. So is that 60 feet outside of the well-lit area, or is that just 60 feet in general?
I believe that's I'm gonna give you guys like an additional like. Nah, it's so well lit that like nobody's having any problem seeing like 100 feet out. Like it's just that well lit up tonight.
Just checking.
No, you're good. So you guys make all your preparations, you mount your horses, and you start out in a southwest direction, in the direction of Gondolin.
How far is Gundolin from camp?
Oh, it's a good piece. You're not gonna make it there overnight.
Okay.
Like, the captain knew this. Your men knew this as well. They were just kind of like letting you speak. All right.
I must say that moon is very bright.
Aye.
Which could be an advantage or a disadvantage.
I was thinking the same thing. Easy to see, but also easy to be spotted.
Well, lads, let's just.
That's why I said keep in formation, that way it looks like we're a smaller group.
hmm
Unless they come from the side, then we're screwed, obviously. But we
Well.
manage.
Let's hope that does not happen.
We should be quiet, friends.
Yes.
hmm
Whisper if you see
Whisper
something.
voices.
Just keep walking slowly.
All right.
Make some kind of signal that there is something that you spot in any direction.
Of course.
Should we have a secret word?
Just like a head nod. Just very gentle. Right. Right.
Okay.
Or dead in front.
Alright, I can do that.
Y'all are about 6 hours into your journey. It is dead quiet. The moon is still lighting the way for you.
Is the breeze still blowing?
The breeze is still blowing, but that's the only noise that you can hear. Is it rustling the leaves on the trees that you're passing?
Has anybody spotted anything yet?
No, sir.
Everybody
No.
roll me a perception check.
Who? Everyone?
Everyone.
Five.
$14.
Killicast, what was yours?
19.
All right.
Hold on 1 second. I'm writing all this down. So,
Okay, Mithrax, what was yours?
5.
Ragnarok, you were a 19,
14.
14. Killicast,
17 on die with 2.
so 19.
Seamus,
19.
what were you?
21.
I said
18 plus
perception.
3.
This is just to
Yeah.
perceive something.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun. All right.
I had is 18 plus 3.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Like you
The only one in
you did it
trouble is
right. You did it correctly.
Yay, I did something right.
Mithrax is just hardcore focused on the road in front of him. Hardcore. Nothing is coming at you guys from the front because Mithrax is so focused on his job. Ragnarok. You notice a low thud. Just every few seconds. It's just very low thud. And that's all you hear.
Stop.
That's it. What do you hear?
Hang on. Shamos and Killikas, on the other hand, in addition to hearing the thud, you notice a shadow in the distance that is moving closer.
Coming from the side.
It's coming from this. It's coming from your left side. It's coming from the south. It is moving at a very quick speed. But all you see is the shadow.
In.
Because you guys have perceived it early, you don't have a choice to make.
Do you guys hear that? What is that? I don't see anything, but I hear something. It's a thud.
There's something coming from our left.
Yes, from the south.
I don't see anything.
Of course not.
You don't have the eyes like we do. Okay. What's our
You
plan
see
for
the
that?
shadow?
Do we want to engage or do we want to try and hide?
Well, do you guys know what it is?
We don't know what it is.
We don't know what. It's just
I-
shadow.
Let's try to be discreet till we figure out what it is.
I agree.
Figure out if we have to engage or not.
I would
I agree.
prefer not to engage.
I would prefer to, but we might have to, depending on what it is and if they've spotted us.
I agree. Let's try to
Alright.
let's try
I
to
see.
hide.
I see some trees over there. Let's try
Good
to
idea.
hide.
Let's go to the right side.
Yes.
Should I throw,
Just inside
should I do throw my dancing lights behind us into the side to distract it to that, so we have a chance to get away?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
And the reason why is because we don't want to draw attention to us.
Yeah, we don't know if they've seen us or not. They could just be going on the path.
That's why I said. But if we throw it behind us and we keep going the way we're going,
No. That could still alert it to our position.
I
very
agree.
true. Very true.
So let's
All
just go off into the wood line just a little bit and try to hide.
Aye, let's do that.
To the right side.
Yes.
Right.
So you guys are hiding in the wood line.
Yes.
Yes.
Not the wood line that it's coming from, it's the opposite, the
No,
right side.
no, I got it.
Okay.
Because there was no wood line on the southern side. Yeah,
I
it
do
takes
not like
about
background
an
on this thing.
additional 5 minutes of you guys just being quiet and still. And then about 30 feet from you, this cloud of dust and debris goes skyward as something lands. It watched you go into the wood line. It knows exactly where you are at.
my initiative?
It's under saving throws. 19.
16.
7.
Killicast, what was yours?
15.
What was yours, Killicast?
15.
Mithrax?
7.
Seamus?
16.
All
16.
right. You guys ready? I do not have a battle map, so this is only one enemy. As the dust clears, you guys see standing before you, staring directly at the location that you disappeared into the woodline, is a griffin. No, not a griffin, a hippogriff.
A hippogriff?
A hippogriff. The head and front portion is this golden eagle color, and the back portion is a chestnut brown horse's hind end with sharp talons and a black beak. Its golden eyes are staring directly at all four of you. Ragnarok, you rolled the highest initiative. What do you want to do?
Ragnarok thinks to himself, why do I always go first? Lads, is now a good time for us to talk about whether we want to attack and engage or run?
But the thing about if we run, it's going to follow because it's going to be quicker than us.
Aye.
I don't think we have much of a choice but to attack it. I don't like that option, but I think that's our only one.
Oi,
I think that's our only play. At least that's just me.
I'm having a hard time with my perception. How close is that like?
Not better than you.
It's
How
about
far?
30
Close
feet in
enough.
front of us. It's close enough.
I'm afraid to use my bow
Why?
because I'm afraid I'm going to miss, but maybe I'll have better luck tonight.
You say you're not drunk tonight, so maybe you'll do better.
Alright.
You're going to have your good nights, you're going to have your bad. You can't let one bad night throw everything off.
Alright. Padros, don't let me down, please. Ragnarok takes out his bow. And he rolls a... What is it, D20?
Yes. I am not currently on the log for the dice, so you are going to have to tell me what it is.
Oh, so I can re-roll, I'm just kidding.
No, because everybody else will know, and they'll rat you out.
I rolled an 8.
Do you have a modifier on that at all?
I don't know. I don't think so, it's just a D20, right? Would it be D20 plus?
Are you rolling for, like, there should be a slot for you, or a button for you to hit that is for your attack roll.
For my longbow?
Yes.
Sure.
As long as
Oh.
you have your longbow equipped.
Yeah, hold on, wait, what did I just do? Yeah, I do. So it'd be like not 1d8 plus 1. Hold on.
No, that's the damage one.
There's the hit. Is that what I want? The hit?
Yes.
Alright. Alright. 8 plus 3 is 11.
You're gonna hate me for this, but you see it like dead on shot for the chest of this hippogriff. But you did not pull your bow back far enough.
Oh,
So, even though it hits the dead center of the hippogriff, it bounces off of the feathers.
here we go again. I pissed off the hippogriff.
It's alright, we got your back.
It sees where the arrow came from. It immediately starts staring at Ragnarok. Its golden eyes are fixated on you.
Lads, I don't like the way it's looking at me.
Is there anything else you want to do?
No.
You don't want to move anywhere?
I don't know where to move. I don't want to move. I'm trying to think. I guess I'll move and try to hide behind a tree.
Okay. You've got trees all around you, so you move maybe a foot, and you broke eye contact with the hippogriff, and put that tree in between yourself and it. And it's this massive oak tree, so it is completely shielding you from view. But the hippogriff still knows that you're there.
It's my
Shavos!
turn.
Alright. I'm trying to think of what I can really do because I'm not quite sure if I want to try to get into melee combat with that. I think I'm going to get my ass kicked very quickly. I'll go ahead and cast my True Strike.
Okay.
That should be.
Are you taking that as a main action, or are you taking that as a bonus action?
Yeah.
So if you take casting True Strike as a bonus action, you still have your main action that you can do, whether it be attack or anything like that.
Okay.
If you want to take it as your full action, that's fine. I'm gonna leave
But then
it
I
up to
can't
you.
really. But there's not much I can do with other than that. I'm going to use it as my bonus.
Okay. What else would you like to do?
I'm looking at what I can do, and there's not much I can't do. Other than because I only have my long sword. I have the dagger, but I don't want to really try to throw that at him because I will not have it anymore.
You can take True Strike as your main action, or like you can leave it as your bonus action. Stay ready. That's fine.
I'm going to go ahead and do True Strike, and then I am going to. I'm going to make that my main action, the True Strike,
Okay.
for this round.
Any movement you want to do?
No.
Okay. All right. Killicast.
All right. Going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to try and projecting my voice to make it louder.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to persuade to either join or let us go. Because I have animal handling as well.
Let me just make sure I'm understanding you correctly. You want to essentially try to tame this hippogriff.
Maybe not necessarily tame it, but either way, either tame it or just let him know we don't mean no harm, him or it. And
Give me an animal handling check.
What is that? Is that a D20?
You will use a d20. Make sure that you add your modifier for animal handling because, yeah.
Yep.
Your modifier is going to be wisdom.
Yep. $16. Then I tell it, please, we don't mean you no harm. Side with us, and you'll be well took care of. Or let us pass.
You can see that it's listening to you. But it hasn't made a movement towards you, and it has not flown away.
Hasn't attacked yet.
It has
It's
not.
just
It is now focused on Killicass.
Please, we ask you, kindly.
Would you like to make a movement?
I'm going to step up just a little bit further, maybe 5 foot more towards it. No weapons, just walking up to it slowly, not making any aggressive moves.
It is still fixated on you. It has not made any movements. There's one more thing, and you know what it is. If you manage to nugget it out inside of your head while its attention is focused on you, it will seal the deal. But we're going to end your turn. Mithrax, you're up.
Yes. Killicass is going to try to appease to the thing. I do not want to try to do anything to try to upset it. If anything, I'm just going to stand and hold my ground. I do not want to upset it.
Okay, so you're basically saying that you're going to stand ready.
Yes.
All right, I like that. It's the hippogriff's turn.
Oh no.
Jesus.
All it does is walks about 5 feet closer, stops, still focused in on Killicass.
Just staring.
It is staring at you. It is taking in everything that you are doing right now. It's you can almost see that it is waiting for something. It is waiting for you to do something. Ragnarok. Your turn.
Ragnarok keeps poking his head out from behind the tree and thinks to himself, "You are very impulsive, but maybe you should listen to your instinct. Listen to Mithrax and Shamos in your head saying, 'Don't move,' and decide that maybe you should just stay put."
Is that your turn?
And that is Ragnarok's turn. I was waiting for you to tell me to roll something.
Seamus.
I see what Killikas is doing, and I realize he is trying to hopefully trying to either convince the Hippogriff to either join us by either taming it or just convincing it that we're its friends, or deciding to get it to leave. And I don't know why my voice is changing. I consider using my speak with animals as well to try to help, but I'm also thinking that I could also have with two voices easily confuse it or infuriate it, and possibly create a very bad situation. So for the time being, I'm going to also stand ready.
You really thinking this one through?
Above, right. Okay, above this. I remember hippogriffs from fucking Harry Potter, dude. They're nasty little shits.
Yes, they are.
So why do you?
All right, Killikas. It is back to you. Have you figured out what it is?
I'm going to dismount my horse. Slowly. Take another couple feet closer towards it. And I'm going to offer it some food. And a drink of water.
Okay.
Because it could very well be tired from flying.
Not what I was looking for, but...
Out of character, I think I know what you need to do, but I don't think I can share it in character.
Give me a... Rob, give me a...
Oh boy.
Me?
Give me a wisdom check.
A wisdom check, hold on.
Yeah.
Alright. 20.
Seamus knows exactly what needs to happen in this moment. Feel free to speak it.
You need to not make eye contact and bow.
That's what I was going to do.
Then do it before you offer it anything, otherwise it is going to get pissy and try to kill you.
So, in my hands, I pull out my rations. I hold up my hands. I bow with one knee, holding my hands out towards it.
Give me another animal handling check.
Hold on, let me go back to my... $19.
It bows back to you. And it will allow you to approach it.
So this time I would approach it and still offering food, still also head down and walking up to it.
Are you gonna let it eat out of your hand, or are you gonna like what are you wanting to happen here?
I will set it down in front of it.
Okay.
Still take a step back. Still bow.
It eats the food, and you can see the gratitude in its eyes as it comes over and places its head against your shoulder with its beak right next to your neck. And it nibbles at your ear affectionately.
Then.
I just got that on recording.
You got so scared you left.
Wow.
Wasn't expecting that one.
Oh, that was great. That was perfect timing.
I got that on recording. Colton.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was kind of strange because I did not touch anything.
Oh, we know. It happens sometimes. But it couldn't have happened at a better time because it looks
Yeah,
like
that
you
was-
just closed
that was-
out from fear.
That was the hippograph hitting the end call button.
All right. Killicax has made a new friend.
All right. You should name him.
I will name it
Ragnarok.
after my dog, Vor, the goddess of wisdom. But obviously, that goddess doesn't exist in this.
What's the name?
Vor, V-O-R.
Okay. Just making notes here.
Yes.
I'm actually keeping notes tonight. I'm already at like almost 2. Oh gosh. 1, 2. I'm like at 4 pages of notes so far.
Holy crap.
And on that note, that is where we will be ending tonight's session.
Ah.
What?
Perfect.
What? I'm having so much fun.
Oh my god. That's the DM for ya.
Yeah, that's the DM point.
I want to know more. I want to meet more. I want to know what happens to me after I meet more. I want to make up. I don't want him to think I'm going to shoot him again.
Cliffhangers.
This
That's how they
is,
keep you coming back.
this is worse than every
No.
episode of Breaking Bad ever.
Oh god.